Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 with me, your host, Parallax. You might be looking at this map and going, wait a minute, he's changed something. And I have. We say goodbye to our tiny map. I was looking at, like, after I signed off last time with you folks, I kind of let the game go for a second just so I can, think about, oh, what am I going to do in the next video? And I was watching the planes fly, and I realized that when we get to the higher level planes, they're not even going to get a chance to climb to their cruising altitude before they start descending again, right? So late game, it wasn't going to be very fun. Like, we were going to have maybe 7 of the 18-wheeler trucks moving things around because they hold so much, and that would look good. Like, that wasn't bad. But the airplanes and then the boats, it just wouldn't look good, in my humble opinion. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to put that on the off to the side. I still have the map, right? So if we want to go back to it, we can. But I thought, you know what would be cool is to go ahead and do a large map. And you can see that when it says it's a large map, it is a large map. I mean, just look at this. Look at how far you have to go to get to the end. You can't even see the end. Like, it disappears into the fog after a minute, right? And that's the same thing on this side. This is a square. It's a perfect square, right? So there is quite a lot to do here. And I changed it up. Instead of doing the temperate map, we did the dry map, which has the mesas and the plateaus. Looks pretty cool. There's Orange. There's the town of Orange, and then Fort Wayne, Worcestershire, Houston, Des Moines, Reno. Hey, Reno, how are you doing? Reno, look at how cool you are. Be right there on the side of that gigantic drop off into the water. That's so cool. I love that bridge going into Reno. That's, I mean, you say what you want about quote, quote, world building, but sometimes you play games and it looks so good. You know, like this little road up here to these houses that overlook the city. Oh, look at that. Like, I mean, if you really put yourself in the position of one of these people who lives here and just you kind of see what they would see on a daily basis, it's really it's beautiful, Absolutely. Me, I would park my car out here and I'd go walking. I'd tear this place up. This would be me right there. Well, let's go ahead and focus. The game is not paused. It's already March. Oh my goodness, I hate that the game brings you in unpaused. Well, we wasted a little bit of time because we had to pay back the loan. So horrible. That's okay, we'll do better. Yeah, and then the tip. I gotta figure out how to turn off the tips. I'll do that later. But let's just peruse the map. Let's keep looking at the name. Oh, there's Seattle. Hello, Seattle. Costa Mesa, Cape Coral, Pittsburgh, West Valley City, and that's it. And then Huntsville right there on the water. Wow, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms and a processor right next to the 5 farms. And look at that. A forest and then a place that processes forest. Now that's good. That is good. Super happy with that. We have a coal mine out here. We have an iron mine right there. That'll make steel. And look at that. Steel with plywood that we have there can make machine parts. Pittsburgh, of course, doesn't want machine parts. Look at this really cool farm all the way up here on this plateau. I don't know if that's going to endure, but that sure is cool. West Valley would like some packages and fuel. I see oil there, but no place to process it, unfortunately. Oh, there's a place over here to process it. And we have a couple of oil rigs here that we can put together. Oh, by the way, our starting, we're doing 1920 as a start instead of like 1850 because we were kind of at 1920 when we signed off the last map. So I felt that, starting here would give us a chance to build up into the kind of the same technology that we were into when we stopped the last map. Oh, and another reason why we stopped the last map is we were at $100 million. Like, we weren't going to lose anything on that. We were just way too close to some of the, like the trains weren't having to go back and forth a long distance at all. Like we were making that money, especially now that we had the newer trains that had the bigger gondolas and everything. So this is gonna be a good move for us, I think. Houston wants bricks, but there's no brick maker down here. We're eventually gonna have to do the ships and trains again. Wow, nobody. Costa Mesa is the only place. Oh, Huntsville wants food. Thank you, Huntsville. That's great. We can just have. Let's think about what the train would look like. Maybe the train would stop in here. It would come up this way. It would stop here and pick up grain from 1 or 2 farms, right? It'd stop here, pick up grain, or we just have trucks bring the grain in, so they would always be processing and have food. Then the train would just pick up the food and bring the food down here and drop it off. And then a little bit down the road, we would grab, we might have a problem because the trains in this era are much more expensive than they are in the other eras. I mean, we might pay $6 million for a train in this era. We might just be doing trucks for right now. But anyway, this one requires tools and bread, and I can make tools and bread up here. You know, so the train could go past all this stuff, pick up tools. Why can it pick up tools? Because we're gonna have the forest dropping off here to get planks bringing it over here to turn it into one part of the machine part. This guy and then this guy both bring it over here to make steel, and then that steel being dropped off over here make the other machine part, and then bring in those machine parts. Like the train pick up the machine parts, come down here, pick up food, keep going, drop off food and machine parts, come back all the way up here, pick up machine parts, pick up food, come down here and drop it off. That would be great, because I think all this, that, and like everything that we need, I think that we can do that with trucks. It'd be better if Pittsburgh wanted the food. Like that would be surreal. But the game just won't do that. Like I've noticed that the game just kind of won't. It never gives you like the perfect setup. Here, this one wants tools, and all you have to do is bring in planks, right? But they're not going to give you, the wood and the processing place over here. They just don't do it. And he wants bricks, and I guarantee, look, one wheat processing place right over here. He wants bricks, but they're not going to be any bricks around here. Coral City though does want fuel, and look at this. So from here, the truck would bring it all the way over there, drop it off. It would get fuel, pick up the, bring the oil in, drop it off. Oil would turn it into refined, bring it over here, turn it into refined, and then bring it all the way out there and drop it off as fuel. That's a good one. That's probably where I'm going to go. That's probably where I'm going to start, because oil is a good start, and it's compact. It's not super compact, I think, but it's compact enough for me. But I am going to start south of. Oh, there is a farm right here, and they want food too. Costa Mesa. I made fun of this guy too, because I was like, you're never going to get used. But there's a little dinky farm right here. Look at that. Look at that. And they want food. So that probably will be the first one that we do. And I'll make a road here that goes over so that the trucks just take, you know, from here, drop it off, and then they bring bread into there. So we'll have 2 lines that do that. And then this road here will be used to drop off the oil too. So I think we're going to start here at Costa Mesa. think that's going to be our hometown right here. Top right hand corner of the map. How cool is that? So let's come over here. Let's do a country road. I think we want to just kind of do this. Oof, do not. $300,000 for not a bridge. 260,000 for a bridge. You have to explain that to me. The downward slope. It means it's an upward slope on the other side. And that right there just means it's flat. 260. 295. 240. Alright, there we go. We're on the map now. So what are we going to do first? We're going to do... Yep, we're going to do that. Put a truck station here. Let's turn around. How close do we have to be? Ooh, that'd be so much better if we could have done it this way. I wonder if a little road like right there to right there, like a little triangle, would be better. Let's do it. That's only going to cost like $30,000. Told you 30,000. You laughed at me, but you know this game. All right, let's see if the $30,000 was worth it. And it was. All right. So there's that. So it's going to go from there to here to get processed. Perfect. Then buy and sell trucks. I guess I'll put it right here. Guess it'll be okay. Kind of a main area. Oh, there we go. And see, we're kind of right here where we were at before. We have the, we don't have the Ford trucks, but we do have these guys. So let's just start off with 5, because like I said, they cost a lot of money. Like that's $500,000. So we'll do 5. And then we're going to do a new line. And we're going to go from there to there. And when we name it, this time we are going to do truck. And it'll be truck Costa Mesa, so CM, truck Costa Mesa. This is going to be grain to, do we call it bread or food? Let's call it grain to food. Okay. All right, now that one's done. And then we're going to go build a truck stop in town where the food people are. The food people are right here. Oop. Probably could have brought that up. Probably could have put it in like right here somewhere so they don't have to go all the way to the back side of town, but it is what it is. I am going to go ahead and grab this and connect that just for 10,000. I think that might be a little quicker for the boys. Come out here and buy some vehicles. More of these guys. Do I want 5? Probably want 10 to tell you the truth, because I feel like their route's going to be a lot longer than the other route. So I feel like I want more of those. So you guys are going to go onto a new line, and you're going to go from the bread place into town. And again, we're going to call this truck CM, and this will be food to Costa Mesa. All right, we have a little bit of money left in the bank, about $2 million. So do we want to go ahead and try to get this line set up? I kind of want to go ahead and do that. Let's zoom in here to build. $300,000. So it comes out from here, goes this way, drops off, and then from there to there, and then from here all the way into there. So let's go ahead and I'll just buy truck stop for the fuel people. Bingo bango bongo. And then I'll do the depots. Truck station for this. Right, the truck truck station for this. And then do I want to spend the 100,000? Oopsie doodle. Do I want to spend the $100,000? Holy smokes. Oh, here's some challenges. Look, I didn't even notice that when we built this up. It's not so much a bridge, but it is like an embankment. But that's okay. That's okay. $100,000. Yeah, and then it's going to pick it up from there, and it would be nice to go around the city as to not go through the city, and I think we have enough dollary dues to make that happen. That's $500,000. There's $300,000. There we go. And that would just bypass the city and go off to Coral Springs. Okay, now let's set up that line. Come over here. Yeah, just go ahead and do that one again. I like the green ones instead of the red ones. I know the red ones travel. They have more, but they travel slower. Let's do 6. That's a crisp $500,000. We'll do a new line there to there, and we'll call this truck CM, and this will be oil to what does it refer to that as? This is crude. We'll call it crude to oil. How about that? Crude to oil. Okay. Then this one we probably only need like maybe 3. He'll be taking it here, so BM. This will be oil to fuel, I guess. And then the last little bit, I'd like to buy mini trucks for this last little bit because I think it's going to be a long trip for them. So let's do 15 for $1.2 million. And then a new line going from there all the way over there. And we'll call this truck. Now I'm going to put CM/CC. So this will be Costa Mesa to Cape Coral. And this will be fuel to drop off. CC. And there we go. Okay, now that's the first little area up here done. So let's go ahead and just hit the button. Let's watch 500 billion little trucks come out from up here. And of course go the absolute 100% wrong way. No, yeah, they are going the wrong way because they should be coming up here and grabbing wheat first before they go off and do whatever, but you know, you can't micromanage people. You just can't. That's all there is to it. You micromanage people, you're gonna lose them. How many trucks is that? That's a lot of trucks. We are definitely causing some congestion here in the roadways. And probably we didn't need to set up some of these lines right now because the support wasn't there for them to begin with, but you know. Oh, is that our... Hey, they are going the right way. I don't know who I was yelling at then. Here we go. I wonder why our earnings are at positive $4 million. I guess because it treats earnings as like you were given the 10 million. Good little birds up there. That's cool. Does it say something interesting? Something mysterious. Yes. Stop looking at the birds. Why people would choose to live out in the desert. I mean, I understand the visiting part, but I don't understand, like, living out here forever. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess in the wintertime it rains, so it's green and it looks beautiful, but the summers, oof. Summers are rough. Beautiful little bridge we built here, man. We got 7 wheat. We got our top hat on. We're buttoned up. It's 100 degrees, but you know, we gotta look the part. And you really gotta understand, these people are probably just like, why didn't you build the processing plant closer to the farms? It's not like there was a, oh, well, you know, we had to squeeze it in where we could find room. Right, yeah. Is that the processing plant up there? There it is. Hey, I think I heard a check cash. I think we just got some money. Yeah, we did. Yeah, that guy. Oh, and there's already some food sitting there. Nice. Beep beep. And away he goes. And then away he goes. And then away he goes. Yeah. Back the way we came. Probably gonna go ahead and have to expand that. I don't want to lose any of the food that's there. Just a little bit, just $20,000 worth of expansion, you know. We're okay. Because the other guys who bring the food in, like they're gonna go all the way into town and have to come back, so big deal for them. You guys are all empty? Yeah. There is some there's some fuel here, so if we can just get that fuel moved down there, that'd be fairly good. Where are the guys who are tasked to do that? There should be 3 of them. Oh, there they are. They were just kind of stuck in that line, and that line shouldn't be there anymore because that was just the first time that they... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Perfect. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, we didn't even think about public transportation. We also could be making a little bit of money on that, too. There you go. That's kind of silly that those are so close. They ought to have a thing you can build. I don't know, like a Teamster station, something that you can build like right here between these two that encapsulate both of them. You don't even have to like pay for the trucks to do this. It's a little silly. And I mean, I get that this road isn't to scale. You know, that might be like 75 miles. Right. This guy here, you're just... Oh, he got 6 out of 7. Okay, that's not bad. There, now a little bit of fuel over there. Lovely. And bring up some more oil. Is it a 2-to-1 exchange? Yes, it is. Rip. We're gonna let things settle down here. We're gonna look at our earnings and see how our earnings is going. Probably gonna need to get more trucks on the oil line. That's probably gonna be a deal. Did you load up? No, you have nothing. You have food, but you didn't load anything. Interesting. Well, maybe that's not such a long distance after all. We'll have to see. Like I said, we're gonna let our earnings, we're gonna let everything settle down a little bit. We're gonna let our lines catch up. Just kind of see what's happening here. I don't want to lose. Yeah, see, I'm losing fuel. I just got yelled at. Just got yelled at. There was a thing right there telling me that some of the fuel that was dropped off here wasn't used because it was because there wasn't space for it. I really don't want to see that happen. Same thing here with grain, probably. Yep. Probably should have built the road instead of going straight across. Probably should have built it going here. So they just come out and they go straight down this way. How much would that cost? Something like that. $500,000. Okay. I mean, we could have spent $500,000 on more trucks, or we could have spent $500,000 on making it more efficient. We'll see what happens. Let's see, he's already taken the road, so it's faster for them. I believe it's going to be both. We're going to need more trucks, and to do something to make it faster. Like I said, let's just try not to spend money. Let's just let things settle down, and let's let some of these lines work themselves out and see if we're going to be making some money on them. The fuel line, I know that one's gonna take a second to make money. Okay. He may be the first vehicle in that line. So that might have been the first pickup, because I see 1, 2, 3. Like I see the other ones coming. They each hold what, 7? Okay, yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. I don't know why these guys who are picking up their fuel on the right hand side, and the guys who are dropping off are doing it on the left hand side. You'd think those two stations would be switched. And then this right here is just a choke point. That's all that is. All right. All right, so we have some lines making just a little bit of money. We have another line making a lot of bit of money. Some lines haven't really produced anything yet. Some lines are really, really hurting us, but they should pay off here in a second. And let's look at Costa Mesa here. I'm doing 11 out of 82 food, so they're a little happy. Cape Coral has not had its first delivery of fuel yet, but it is definitely on its way, with more to follow. Uh-oh. Now there's a backup. That is a 2-to-1. No, it's a 1-to-1. And you're not, yeah, you're nowhere near where you can produce more. So maybe not 3, maybe 6 for this little line right here. Oh, is it a production issue? Oh, I think if we move more, it produces more. Oh, I think it's going to be an input problem. Yes. Oh, there's an airplane. Can't wait to build the airplane. And that's really why I wanted to start over. Is like I looked at the airplanes. I was like, I really want to see the airplanes take off. You're welcome. You're welcome. Here we go. First delivery of fuel. So that line has us in the red by 200. Oh, it's made a little bit of money. Interesting. How did it make money? It hasn't delivered yet. That's interesting. I saw it go down from 2 to 0 to 200,000. It made money somehow. I don't know how it did it though. It's a mystery. See, it was right there. Then it went down to 200. See, it did it again. Did it again. But how? How is it making money? Guess it's the futures market. All right, here he goes. Where's the drop off at? I didn't even see it. Did he drive past it because he wants to? It's on the right hand side of the road. Yeah, it is on the right hand side. So he drove past it. Yeah. All right, here we go. $48,000 for that load of fuel into Cape Coral. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Here's another one. $48,000. And then this guy here, the food guy, he's finally getting there. There's another one. Another $48,000. Boom. Ah, the food guys are finally getting it worked out. The food guys are finally getting it worked out. Come on, let's get these earnings under control. There's 48,000. How mad would you be if you just had to sit? Maria Martin. You have the soul of a saint. You just sit there patiently and wait for that guy to properly space between the next truck and himself. Same thing with William Scott and Kyle Roberts. And boom, everybody is in the black. Now there's going to be a really long drive where they're deadheading. Like I get that. And not all of these guys are going to be full. Like he's only got 5. I'll bet he's 0. He's got 2. But it's nice to see. Oh, and there are earnings in our earnings are in the black as well. So let's figure this out. We have a lot of oil here. We just need to get that oil up there. And I don't think we're doing it enough. I don't think we're getting enough oil over there. So let's go over here. And this is, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's buy 4 more. 4. And let's just see how that goes. Let's see if we can't get some of this oil moved out. Down here, this place needs a lot more wheat. So let's look at these lines. We have the orange line. How many's on the orange line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do 5 more. Let's see if that helps. And again, I don't want to put too many trucks on this, because I do know that when we get the bigger trucks that hold a little bit more, like I don't want to overspend where we have like a million trucks and then we upgrade them and then all this stuff goes dry. But maybe that's not going to be the problem. Like maybe this is not the problem for a while. I think this is a good solution. It's just adding a couple of more trucks. I think that's an okay thing to do. tell you what, on top of that, how about we bulldoze that road, and we do a country road here. Can it go straight? I guess that's it. We'll do that. That way when they come out, they just go straight up that way. They don't have to come up this way and do this weird deal. Kind of make things a little bit more. And then we probably can destroy that road there. And the reason why I don't really like that road too much is that it's right behind. This thing, and eventually I'm going to want to expand this thing out, right? So that's to do that. Be the new road layout. Oh man, you got the grain. Food made. This guy's, yeah, he's filling up. There we go. Good thing to see. More oil over here. Pipes, man, pipes. Could be so. I would pay to run a pipe over there and a pipe over there and just pipe it in, man. Underground, whatever the municipality wants, I'd pay it. Okay, so how are we doing here? 27 out of your 43 want for Cape for fuel from Cape Coral, looks good. 34 out of your 96 want for food, looks good. Lovely, lovely. What do you have over here? You've got a tool factory, package factory. You have a steel maker, and you have the things to need to make steel, so that's pretty cool. Make some steel and send it that way. Tons of oil up here. If only we had a refinery that turned it into plastic. Seattle. Look at you, Seattle. Look at you. Beautiful little city. I don't know what you're bringing to the table, though, Seattle. I don't really know. Stuff is kind of weird. There's a quarry that one would need to make brick. Oh, another quarry. And then there's the brick maker. Oh, and Des Moines needs brick. Look at that. Brick to the brick maker into Des Moines. Can we just go ahead and knock that out? I mean, that just seems so serendipitous, you know? That gives me close. $3 million. I cannot use the same truck depot. I'll put this right here on the water's edge. And then a truck station picking up from a quarry. Beautiful. Dropping off at a quarry, or dropping off at the brick maker. And just taking it into Des Moines there. Truck stop. Boom. So here, go ahead and grab that. And let's just say, let's just do 10 right off the bat. Do a new line from there to there. And this is going to be truck. DM. Stone to brick. Then we'll do one more line. Only about, I'll do 4. Yep. Do a new line from there to there. Call this truck. Des Moines. Brick to drop off. All right, that's good. Wow, that's a good one. That's a good investment right there, I think. That's low-hanging fruit right there. My humble opinion. A little scary, down to $101.7 million. The lines are making monies, but you know, scary. You better hurry up, buddy. You better produce. Got a lot of people waiting on you. He didn't even pick up anything. Picked up one. Boo. Boo. Alright, leave Des Moines alone for a little bit. We'll focus back up here. That was a good one though. I like that. That'll pad the pocketbook. Alright, how are we doing down here? We got a lot of food sitting out in the sun. A lot of food out here, boys. We turned up the heat and we brought more wheat. You food guys need to catch up. There it is. There it is. He took some. You a drop off? One drop off, one pickup. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, right? Yeah. Almost sounds like an animal growling, but it's the millstone. You're a bread man too. Good, good, good. The bread guys are coming. Alright. We dropped off more oil. Bit of oil here to be picked up. A little bit of oil to be made. Perfect. How's the fuel? Fuel stockpiling. Good. Guys are coming back. Let's look at our lines right quick. Everything looks good except for the brick guys, but that's going to get better and better and better from Des Moines. Costa Mesa now accepts goods. That's great. Except for that stupid plastic. We have so much oil. Who makes plastic on this map? Who is the plastic maker? You're the plastic maker all the way down here, huh? There's a way to see it. I forgot how to do it. Industry? That's the towns. This is the, yeah. I forgot how to do it, but there's a way you can see them. Chemical plant. Whose chemical plant? Houston's chemical plant. If there's another way to see on the map. That's who consumes it, and that's who can supply it, but it doesn't show. There's a way, I forget how to do it, but there's a way you can click on the deal and it'll list them, like what industries are available where. Chemical plant is what it's called. Watch this only have one on the entire map. Oh, I see one there. Oh, one way up here in Huntsville. Huntsville's just right across the road. Huntsville's just right there. There's an oil processing place. So there we go. Trucks bring the oil over here, processes it into or crude. Trucks bring the crude over here, process it into oil, oil into plastic. Plastic, we're going to ship it right across the way, right over there to that goods factory. We also need steel, but the steel can be made right here. Perfect. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. If we get the message that somebody's going to go out of business, we'll try to swoop in and pick them up and make that happen. Then we'll get Costa Mesa to grow a little bit more by giving it packages. All right, let's look at our line here. How's our line going? Everybody's good except for the Des Moines stuff, but the Des Moines stuff's going to work itself out. I hope that quarry starts to pick it up and produce more. $2 million, gain $300,000 somewhere. That's the only bad thing about relying on trucks and not doing a train, is that the trains, man, they bring that money. Like, they'll pull into a station, $600,000, whereas the trucks, they're a little bit more, you know, a little bit more subtle, you know, in their money making. Oh, cool. Yeah, the other red trucks are here. And that thing, we built one of those in the last, not last time. We didn't get to watch it a lot, but we built one of those. Don't want to get yelled at. Not having space for brick. Yeah, I think I overbuilt, or I think I have too many trucks on this line, because this guy's he only produces so much. Costa Mesa now accepts a new cargo type of fuel. Wow, Costa Mesa, look at you. That's great. And that's it. He's grown. That's all 4 he'll ever want. Because I put it where the cities only want 4. Wow. Okay. And there's fuel right there. I just gotta figure out how to produce more fuel. I might do like one truck into Costa Mesa. Where are the fuel people at? Where are the fuel people? Looks like it's that one guy over there. All right, well, I'm gonna put the station right there. I'll go over here, and it'll just be one truck, and maybe we'll do like a cool looking truck. Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do a new line in the fuel place there, and we'll do truck CM or fuel to drop off. And then maybe this guy will be able to sneak in there and grab some fuel. Is he leaving? Oh, he snuck out. Didn't even see him leave. Where'd he go? There he is. Hey, sneak. Oh, look, this guy doesn't have to wear a top hat anymore. He just wears the tie and the button-down suit with a little hat. A more civilized age. All right. Now I see he's only 20 miles an hour because he's going through a town. I thought I turned on USA. Ooh, wow, my goodness. He just kicked up to 40 miles an hour. Huh. You better run. This guy's hauling. Those little red things. I wonder what those red things are. Those look like drop boxes for England. But I said the USA texture pack and everything is what I wanted. Because you can do Asian, Europe, and the Americas. I don't know what those little red things are. Now we're back to 20 miles an hour on this little stretch of road. I'll be able to floor it right here. You have any fuel for me? I bet you don't. That's the only bad thing too, is that like if we pull in and there's no fuel waiting, then this guy's just out of luck. Maybe there'll be a little bit. Maybe there'll be a little bit. There's something out here. Is that fuel? Did his little top just open? Did you see that? His little bitty top just... Oh my goodness. That's adorable. Okay. Da, 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 da. And there he goes. Put. How cool is that? Oh, we're back up to $2.6 million. Our earnings look great. Nice. Let's look at our balance sheet. Yeah, we just started him, so it makes sense that he's not producing anything yet. Who is that breadwinner? 340,000. Rain to food. Yeah, that's a good run right there, down to here. That's a good run. Here comes our guy. You can see the little bottleneck roads. Those are the little roads you can't go 40 on. And then these bigger main thoroughfare roads, you can just go. Oh, there's another skyscraper going up. Yes, sir. The hub of the modern world right here. They're about to get their first batch of fuel. This guy who wants it. Love that his little top hatch opens. There you go. Thought maybe we would catch him like evolving. It's considered 2 out of 8. We might have to do another one of those little trucks. Ah, there's that plane that we had. See, we're about at the same technology level, right? And we don't have an airport. And we really don't have the money to build an airport, but we're right around the same technology era. We have to figure out where our first train is going to go. How are you doing on your bricks? 37 out of 80? Nice. Happy for you, Des Moines. Let's go investigate this problem down here. I don't think this guy's going to produce more. Like he says, his production is 400. So I think that just means he's at his peak, and he's not going to make any more than that. Like he's done. So this guy coming in here, he's going to hold 1, maybe 2. So I think some of these guys, we're just going to go ahead and sell them, right? Because they just make enough. I don't want these guys like hauling just 1 stone. I want them to be hauling a full load, close to full load. He's going to be taking 5. He's going to be taking what, 2? Negative. He's not even taking a full load. Anyway, all right. Ooh, there are mini bricks here. How many people do we have running that brick line? 4. Let's do 2 more. Probably should do 3 more, really. Yeah, we'll do 3 more. And they're going to be doing the fuel brick drop off. So many bricks waiting to be picked up. Here we go. We have 4 trucks coming in. Is it a 1-to-1 ratio for brick? It is, yeah. Come on now. Gotta have that spacing. I should have put this perpendicular to the road. That little curve there, it slows them down. Not a lot, but I think it slows them down enough. He get $4,000. Oh, he probably didn't bring a full load in. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully more bricks are going to get sent into Des Moines. Hey, and everybody's making money. Our earnings look great, and we're back up to $3.4 million. Oh, there's another quarry up here. Interesting. Interesting. Look at that little... Look at how cool is that? Huh? How neat is that? With this road up here, we probably could build a road out and have the road go down to like the mountain and then like come through here. Like come through the mountain and then pop out here. And then we could have more stone being brought into this area. Which is not a problem right now. We have more bricks than we know what to do with, but in the future. Come on, brick boys, let's go. Man, am I going to have to buy more trucks for that line? That's ridiculous. Jeez. You know it's bad when they have the 4 bricks above it, like it's telling you, like, hey, there are many here. Let's see, that load, right? That just got canceled out by that guy coming in. And that guy's full load just got canceled out by that guy. So really, we're only getting ahead. Des Moines now accepts machines as its cargo type. Where's Des Moines? Oh, down here. Yes. That's cool. They're leveling up a lot faster than on the tiny map. Nothing I can do about that right now, Des Moines. Although, if I had a train... Well, I could just do trucks. I could just do trucks. I'm probably going to build a bridge here at one point to bring this plastic over, and I'm going to probably bring these planks over too. I'll have to figure that out. That might be another video. I feel myself slipping away. You know what? I think this is a good place to call it. Well, welcome to the new map. Welcome to our new cities we care a lot about. Cape Coral and Costa Mesa. They're actually really close to, well, I guess not, because Seattle's there. Well, thank you folks for watching. I hope you enjoy the new map. And if you wanted to move on from Transport Fever, if you kind of saw everything, the only really I'm starting here too, because I want to see the late technology, like the year 2000 bullet trains and all that jazz. I think it would just be fun. But if you wanted to move on from this game, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Thank you so much for your support. Have a great day. I will see you in the next one.